Good morning, Trojans. Welcome back, and I hope that you are well. It's hard to believe, but we are already to the end of the first month period. I hope that you all had a chance to look over your grades. Many of you guys are doing really well, but some of you still have some work to do. Keep in mind that the snapshot grades serve really as a progress report for where you are in the course of the semester. They are not final grades. You have the next 9 weeks to improve your grades to where you want them to be. That might mean you're working a little harder in the afternoons or in the evenings. It might mean you're going to tutoring or you're going to office hours. Now is the time to put in the work so that you are able to get the grades that you want to have. Next week here at Bradley Tech, we are hosting our first ever virtual parent-teacher conferences. They're going to be held on next week Tuesday and next week Thursday. We hope to see your family there. There will be a communication that's going home to all houses so that you know how to log in and get access to each one of the different teachers. I was thinking that at the heart of everything we do, not only in schools, but in life, it's all about relationships. Relationships start with simply getting to know someone. Since we are virtual, we often miss out on those opportunities to get to know one another. So this morning, we're going to take a little bit of time to get to know one of our staff members in a simple segment called Who's That?
Who's that? What's that? I don't know. Who's that? What's that? I don't know what I'm doing.
Our first guest this morning is our Dean of Students, Mr. Percy Eddy. Good morning, Mr. Eddy, and how are you today?
Good morning. How are you?
I am well, and it is fantastic to hear that you are great. And so you are the Dean of Students here at Bradley Tech. What do you do in your position?
My job is culture and climate, but mostly I do a lot of interactions with the students and parents and, helping kids. That's my main job, is helping kids be successful.
I did hear that you were a Milwaukee Tech grad. Tell us a little bit about your time at Tech.
I am a Milwaukee Tech grad and very proud alumni. I spent 4 years here, was probably a very, very learning 4 years for me. Met some of the best people that I know today, and we have probably one of the biggest alumni associations in the city. It was a great time. I learned a lot here being a graduate from Tech.
Did you earn good grades?
I had okay grades. I could have done better, but it's my job now to make sure that the students I work with now have better grades than I did.
I heard that you played basketball while you were at Tech. How was that experience?
It was a great experience. I started off my freshman year. The first day of basketball practice, I got cut, so I didn't make the team. My sophomore year, I made the team, and I played in one game for like a minute and 30 seconds. So everybody said he's not going to make varsity. But my varsity year, my junior year, I made it. I ended up becoming halfway through the season the starting center. And my senior year, we won the city championship and the state championship.
So the city and the state championship. Yeah. That's fantastic. Can you dunk?
No, not anymore.
No, you can't dunk. All right. For the record, have you ever beaten me in one-on-one?
No, I haven't.
No, have not beaten me in one-on-one. So maybe tell us a little something about yourself that we may not know.
Well, let's see. What you may not know about me is that I am the second of 7 children. And well, everybody knows I went to Kansas State because I always wear my Kansas State stuff. But something that you may not know, that I was flying in the airplane one time and the pilot put it on autopilot and came down and sat next to me. And it was just he and I on the private plane. And I freaked out because I didn't know who was flying the plane. So I almost passed out, but that would probably be something that you didn't know about me.
That's fantastic. Is it true you went to Kansas State because they have the same colors as Bradley Tech and you didn't want to purchase new clothes?
Kind of true. Kind of true. But I went to, it was a great learning institution and I made some lifelong friends there. I looked at what it had to offer me: great education, great travel, great exposure, playing around the country and being on TV. So it was a great decision for me.
So the next few questions, they're just going to be in rapid order. So are you ready for this?
Ready.
Ready. Okay. Would you rather eat pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Okay. So I heard you say both. Who is better, Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan.
Would you rather be overweight or be bald? Never mind. No reason to answer that one. Would you rather be a bird or a fish?
A bird.
If a movie was made about your life, who would play you?
Chadwick Boseman.
I can see the resemblance. What do you think is the best part of Bradley Tech?
The students. I love the kids, the students and the families.
Fantastic. And then last question for you. What advice would you like to give our students?
Take advantage of every opportunity that you get here. When your teachers, your elders, people tell you something about what your future is going to be, take what you think you can use from it, but still listen. Listen and take advantage of all your opportunities. There were a lot of things that teachers told me that I didn't want to hear that ended up playing a big part of what I did later on in my life. So, learn from things and take all negatives and turn them into positives.
So I want to thank you, Mr. Eddie, for being a part of this week's Wellness Wednesday. Kids, just remember, keep working hard in your classrooms so that you can earn those grades, so that you can earn those credits and move on to where you want to be in life. So until next week, remember to work hard and get smart.